What is up, family? I'm Perry, grateful recovering alcoholic and addict, and today is going to be a fun day. I'm pretty stoked. It's been so long since I've been on the dirt bike, so I'm happy. I'm going to meet up with my buddy Robert. We're going to go rip around for a few hours, have ourselves a little bit of fun. It's been a minute since I've been in front of the camera, so I figured I better talk to you guys for a minute and go over some things. So, quick update on my shenanigans. I did get a job in Kelowna. I'm moving there in 2 more days, so that's gonna be fun. I don't know about you guys, but I always, when I picture myself going and doing something, I always have this image of it just like explosions and fireworks behind me as I'm going to do it. But it doesn't seem to pan out that way all the time. I did not get the job that I was hoping to get right off the hop, but I'm going to Kelowna, and I am going to be a janitor for a little bit. So that's a humbling experience for myself. I haven't done a job like that. I don't know, in a long time. It's definitely different. You know, I'm taking a big wage decrease to make this happen, and like I said, it's not how I thought that was gonna go and the job I was gonna get into, but it's a step in the right direction. You know, it's a step forward into getting me to where I need to be and where I want to be, and while I'm there, I can make progress in securing that job that I do want. Yeah, I just gotta get those first steps in and get going, and once I'm there, I can figure out the rest as I go. You know, so even though I pictured something completely different, I'll let the universe work with me how the universe is gonna work with me. You know, there's obviously a reason for me to be going there and being a janitor for a bit, so I will. I'll look for the signs. I'll look for, you know, what the universe has me there for. You know, I never know. I might be useful in some sort of way there. So I'm excited. But what I really wanted to talk about this morning, before I go meet up with my buddy, is fear and the power that can have over us. Yeah, as excited as I am, and as much as I look forward to what's going to be happening here, I am full of fear. I am absolutely full of fear. You know, some of it's healthy fear. You know, I'm a creature that doesn't like change. Change is scary. Change is very uncomfortable. You know, and it strikes that fear in me, right? Fear of failure, fear of the unknown. You know, I don't know how everything's gonna look. So, you know, that's scary, because I like stability, and I like being, you know, knowing what my next step is and what that looks like. But that's not how my life seems to go anymore. There's no predictability. And it's kind of just like here, there, and everywhere. You know, so I'm working through that fear, and you know, going out, doing stuff with my friends, going and having a good time is a good way for me to work through those fears. Because the thing about fear is it can actually have a lot of power over you, and a lot of power over your life. And what it does, if you sit in fear too long, is it makes you sick. You know, it makes you spiritually, mentally, and physically sick. If you hold on to that fear, you know, the best thing to do with fear that takes its power away is to get it out, in the open, recognize the fears and what those fears really are there for. You know, there's fears that I can talk about with you guys, right? You know, I can, you know, I can say that, you know, I'm scared about this move. I can say that I'm scared about the unknown and what's coming up. I can talk about that stuff. But there is fears that I can't talk about. You know, I have a situation that I'm processing right now that I really don't know how to deal with it. And it puts a lot of fear in me in regards to leaving right now. You know, I can't let it, I got to get it out, right? So that's where, for me, having a good sponsor in recovery is very important, because I can go to my sponsor and I can talk to my sponsor, get that fear out into the open and take its power away, right? It can't fester inside me and it can't make me sick, but you got to have somebody, you know, that you trust and that you know has a good level head and can help you out in maybe processing or sorting that fear out, right? Not everybody needs to hear certain things. So if you're, you know, if you got something that's going on, you know, even if you don't have a sponsor, try and find someone that's trustworthy, that you can trust and you can know, that might be able to help you out and get that sorted out. So that's what I'm going to be doing later today, is talking to my sponsor, talking to him about this fear and getting that out in the open. Because like I said, it will make me sick, and I don't want fear anymore to drive my life. I don't want fear to have power over me and my decisions. If I live in fear, you know, I'm suffocating my very soul. I'm suffocating my being. You know, like I said, there is healthy fear. You know, we're going out for a dirt bike ride, and I'm scared shitless of this bike. You know, it's a beast. You know, and every time I go out on it, you know, I have that level of fear that, you know, crashing hurts. Crashing does not feel good. That's why the dirt bike is a great thing for me in my life, and my self-care is because it's working through that fear. You know, you're getting through it, and at the end of getting through your fear, you feel stronger about yourself, you feel better about yourself, and it makes the next challenges you got to face in your life a lot easier to deal with, because you can look back and say, you know, I made it through that fear, I got through that fear, right? That's the solution that we work on in recovery, is working through things, getting through them. You feel stronger about yourself, you feel better and more confident to take on and tackle new obstacles and new problems, with a better sense of being able to get through it, instead of, you know, just hiding away and going back to old behavior habits. Because, you know you have a solution. Now you know you have a process that you can work these things out in a healthy way, right? We don't have to use drugs and alcohol to drown these feelings. You know, I use drugs and alcohol to drown those fears all the time. You know, anytime I was scared, it was just like, time to pick up, right? I mean, I guess when I was using it, there was always an excuse to pick up. But that was one of the biggest ones, was fear and not wanting to feel those feelings, right? It was easier to just drown them than to feel them. So we work through our fears, talk about them with people, and take that power away from them. Every time I'm talking on this thing, I feel like there's like so much that I could still say about it. Yeah, I could talk for a long time about it, but I think we'll leave it there. I gotta go meet Buddy here before I'm late, because I hate being late. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video as we go cruise around and have a good time up on the mountain. You know, self-care time. If you're not doing your self-care, try and make some time for it, man. It's even a couple hours, you know, even if it's not dirt biking or doing something crazy, your life will be so much better as you keep doing that and keep progressing in your own growth. So much love to you guys. Wish you all another 24, and that's not a case of beer, so keep coming back. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Oh, buddy!
Oh!
I got all my new armor on.
The adrenaline's running, eh?
Oh my god, yeah.
All right, girl, you ready?
Yeah, watch for walkers with their dogs.
Yeah.
I just passed down here with the dog.
Oh. Yeah, I know, I passed them too.
Sounds good, man.
Woo!
Take some before, so I'm like... Never lead the way.
No, I'll follow you. That way I can see you. I got the GoPro.
Okay, cool.
I just can't seem to get out this slump. If I could just get over this hump, but I need something to pull me out this dump. I took my bruises, took my lumps, fell down and I got right back up. But I need that spark to get slack back up and open up for me to pick the mic back up. I don't know how or why or when I ended up in this position I'm in. I'm starting to feel distant again, so I decided just to put this pen up and try to make an attempt to fit, but I just can't admit or come to grips with the fact that I may be done with rap. I need a new outlet, and I know some shit's so hard to swallow, but I just can't sit back and wallow in my own sorrow. But I know one fact, I'll be one tough act to follow. One tough act to follow. I'll be one tough act to follow. Here today, gone tomorrow, but you have to walk 1,000 miles.
You make me feel invincible, earthquake powerful, just like a tidal wave. You make me brave, your night, titanium fights all raising up, like the roar of victory in a stadium. Who can touch me, 'cause I'm who can stop me tonight? You make me feel invincible, invincible.
Nobody asked for life to deal us with these bullshit hands with doubt. We gotta take these cards ourselves and flip them, don't expect no help. Now I could've either just sat on my ass and pissed and moaned, or take the situation in which I'm placed and get up and keep my own. I was never the type of kid to wait by the door and pack his bags, and sat on the porch and hoped and prayed for a dad that sharp who never did. I just wanted to fit in every single place, every school I went. I dreamed of being that cool kid, even if it meant acting stupid. And that no always told me, keep making that face, it'll get stuck like that. Meanwhile I'm just standing there holding my tongue, found a thump like that. Till I suck my tongue on that frozen stop sign pole at 8 years old. I learned my lesson then, 'cause I wasn't trying to impress my friends no more. But I already told you my whole life story, not just based on my description. 'Cause where you see it from where you're sitting is probably 110% different. I guess we would have to walk a mile in each other's shoes at least. What size you wear, I wear 10s. Let's see if you can fit your feet.
Hey, 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 every day when I wake, they say that I'm gone, they say that they won. Hey, 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 when I need to be saved, they're counting me out, but this is my round. You make me feel invincible. 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 Shot your rocket up into the sky, you're gonna stop. Invincible. Feel invincible.
Well, I don't think we're going back the way we came.
No. I do remember going that way though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Gonna have to cut?
Yeah.
Oh, let's take her off and have a fucking wee break. We'll just get hot and sweaty and fucking miserable.
When aren't you miserable, Robert?
Fuck off. I'm happy.
Beauty.
Hell of a job, buddy. Hell of a job. Fuck, you made that look easy. Okay, buddy.
Ready?
Kinda, sorta. That's fucking deep. Good?
Yep. That was good, man. Solid ride.
Oh, fucking right. What a hoot.
Doing that.
Download. Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.